Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to English Corner Grammar Lesson. Today we will talk about types and uses of adverb. Lesson objectives. Having completed this lesson, the students will be able to understand what an adverb is. They will know different types of adverb. They will also understand different uses of adverb, and they will be able to identify adverbs in sentences. So let us start with definition of adverb. Let us look at some sentences. He is running slowly. So his action or running is slow. Of course, he himself is not slow. The picture is beautifully drawn. The picture is not beautiful, or it does not say whether the picture is beautiful or not, but it talks about whether the drawing was beautiful or not. So here beautifully refers to the verb draw or drawing, and in this sentence slowly refers to the verb running or quality of running or speed of running, etc. They have recently come. So here they are not recent, but their action of coming is recent. The action of their coming takes place recently. The horse can run fast. The horse is not fast, but its running speed is fast. An adverb is a part of a speech which primarily modifies verb. So here in these examples, the red colored adverbs refer to a verb or action of a verb. There are 5 types of adverbs which modify verb. First one of them is adverbs of time. It tells when the action of the verb takes place. Adverbs of time are usually placed at the beginning or end of a sentence. Example: never, lately, just, always, recently, during, yet, soon, sometimes, usually, so far. So far, I have had 2 examinations. So it talks about the time. Up to now, I have had 2 examinations. I haven't seen him lately. So it talks about the recent time that I have not seen him. We recently bought a new house. Adverbs of place. They tell where the action of the verb takes place or happens. It's usually placed after the main verb or object or at the end of a sentence. Examples: here, there, nowhere, everywhere, out, in, above, below, inside, outside, into. Example sentences are: there are people everywhere. So it talks about the everywhere, talks about the place where we find the people. We walked outside. There were 3 trees here. The third one is adverbs of manner. They provide more information about how a verb is done or how the action of a verb takes place. The most common of all adverbs. So adverbs of manner are commonest of all adverbs. They are easy to identify as most of them end in ly suffix. For example, neatly, slowly, quickly, loudly, lazily, etc. The young boy was walking slowly. I politely greeted him. He was speaking loudly. The next type of adverb is adverbs of degree. They explain the level or intensity of a verb, an adjective, or even another adverb. Example: very, pretty, almost, quite, nearly, too, enough, just, hardly, simply, so, etc. He was quite or very or too tired. So it talks about what is the level of tiredness, or what was the intensity of his tiredness. So it talks about how much tired he was. I had just the amount of money you needed. So just the amount of money, not more than that, not less than that. He was hardly walking. So it talks about the manner, it talks about the level or the intensity of his walking. I nearly got an accident. Adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of frequency tell us how often the verb or the action of the verb occurs. They are often placed directly before the main verb of a sentence. Examples: never, always, sometimes, rarely, normally, seldom, often, etc. I rarely eat meat. So it talks about how frequently I eat meat. She usually goes to school by rickshaw. So how frequently or repeatedly he goes to school by rickshaw. They always quarrel. So it talks about the frequency of the action of their quarreling. An adverb can modify an adjective. So far we have seen that adverb modifying the verb, but an adverb can also modify an adjective. Adverbs give us more information about the adjective. Examples: the sum was extremely difficult. The sum was difficult. Difficult is adjective, but how difficult was it? It was extremely difficult. So it talks about the level of difficulty of the sum. I am incredibly sorry. How sorry was I? Incredibly. He was hardly smart. So how smart was he? Hardly. The storm was terribly strong. So how strong was the storm? It was terribly strong. I am pretty surprised. So how much surprised was I? I was pretty surprised. An adverb can modify another adverb. An adverb can give more information about another adverb. Example: he was running very fast. So here fast is an adverb which modifies the verb running, but here very is also modifying another adverb. So how fast was he? Very fast. So now this is also an adverb. This is also called intensifier, and it is modifying another adverb, fast. He was talking exceptionally loudly. So how loudly is an adverb? It is referring to the verb talking, but how loudly was he talking? Exceptionally loudly. So exceptionally refers or modifies the adverb loudly. He plays tennis quite well. So he plays tennis well. So well is an adverb, and here quite is another adverb which modifies the adverb well. Besides them, an adverb can modify a noun. In a few cases, there are some adverbs which can give information about a noun. Among them, locative word cum preposition is the commonest. Locative means referring to location. Over, above, upstairs, down, even. These are the commonest preposition which are also used as adverb. Example: the above paragraph is about politics. So above here refers to the location or place of the paragraph. As a paragraph is a noun, but here above refers to the above is not a quality of the paragraph, but above refers to a place where the paragraph is written. Okay, some people consider is an adjective because it is placed before a noun. But if you look at the definitions of adjective and adverb, and many people indeed, they believe that above refers to a place and where the paragraph is written. So above is not a word which refers to the place only. Also it talks about a verb and unwritten and abstract action of a verb, that is the above written paragraph. So that is why above is considered here as an adverb. He lives in a room upstairs. So here upstairs means refer to a room, but upstairs the room does not have any quality which is upstairs, but here the place of the room is referred to by upstairs. I don't have even a pen. So it talks about a pen, and of course Many people think that upstairs, above, indeed even they are adjective. An adverb can modify a clause or sentence. So besides modifying a word, it can modify a clause or a sentence. Some adverbs can modify entire sentence. Sentence adverbs, they are called sentence adverbs. They give more information about the meaning of the whole sentence, not about any specific part of the sentence. They describe a general feeling about all the information in the sentence. Example: generally, fortunately, interestingly, unfortunately, fortunately, etc. Unfortunately, we could not reach the station in time. So here, we were not unfortunate, or we could not reach the station unfortunately, or the time was not unfortunate. Rather, the whole meaning of the sentence, we could not reach the station in time, and that was unfortunate. So the whole meaning of the sentence, the general idea expressed by the sentence, is referred to by the adverb unfortunately. In the same way, generally, the toss-winning team prefers batting first. Thank you very much for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.